Tiara here with Gypsyfae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today is a soap inspired by a fragrance oil. One of my favorite things to do is to go on like Wholesale Supplies Plus or Nature's Gardens and Candles and look at all their fragrances and get inspiration off of, I don't know, one of them will eventually come up with a design in my head, like this hot pink lime. So I thought hot pink. I have a hot pink neon mica that I've never used. I don't think I've really dabbled much in any neon colors, so I thought that would be fun. And then when I received the bottle, it had this cute little picture on here, and I'm just kind of going off of the pink and the zebra and the lime on here. So let's get started. As you can see, this is very, very filled up. You guys will see why it is so filled up in a moment. Is it too filled up? Perhaps. I think I might be cutting it close on this, and then I need to invest in some bigger buckets. Maybe. Let's see if it all fits on there, or if I'm going to have to... yeah, it just barely fits in there, you guys. I thought I was going to be scrambling to find some way of getting this to fit into a bigger container. So, next on my Amazon shopping list is going to be a bigger bucket. Now, can I get this in there? This ought to be interesting. Alright, let's make a mess. Alright, we survived. Now to get this divided into these two buckets without making a mess. So in one bucket I'm going to color in some titanium dioxide. Try to do this as evenly as possible. And in the other bucket I've got some black pearl mica by Nurture and some black oxide powder from Brambleberry. So that is what we're going to color here. Trying to do like a tiger stripe or a, well, zebra stripe because we're doing black and white, duh. So let me get those colors in here and mixed up. And I'll tell you a little bit more about the fragrance. Pouring in the fragrance here, and I will read off the notes. It is kaffir lime, Japanese grapefruit, tangerine, lemon, bergamot, and strawberries, a little bit of brown sugar, and oak moss. So it is a very bright, kind of sweet, very citrusy smell, and it's supposed to have no vanillin in it, and it's supposed to behave very nicely. But we're going to hand stir that in, and then I am going to start pouring it into my 2 Workshop Heritage 4-pound loaf molds. That's right, your ears and eyes are not deceiving you. I have now invested in having a second 4-pound mold because I liked this mold so much from Workshop Heritage that I just had to treat myself to a second one. So I am going to layer, sort of, this black and this white. So I'm just going to go back and forth and just put some stripes in each pour. And hopefully we get some zebra stripes in there. It's going to take a while. So this is where the neon comes in play here. I've got some really hot pink frosting to go on the top of the soap. I think this is going to make a really big contrast with that black and white base. It's going to look really cool. I know the camera is probably not doing it justice at all. It doesn't look as hot pink as it does in real life, is what I'm thinking that camera's picking up right now. It's like a pale, like pastel pink. At least when I looked at it through the camera, that's what it looked like. So it's hot pink, I promise. I have it in a Wilton 8B. I think that's what I read there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get the dollops on here. And I can't wait to show you the embeds that I had planned out for this soap. Okay, going on top of the soap, I have these lime slices, and I have these melt and pour roses. I'm also going to put some green neon glitter on here. Just going to start by putting these on the side, and I love that contrast as well, so thank you Nature's Garden for that lovely inspiration off of the bottle. I think I did it justice. I haven't even cut into the soap, and I'm already like, yep. Looks just like the picture. Hopefully that tiger slash zebra stripe is on the inside there. I don't do that very often, so don't know how good at it I am. I'm already messing up the embed placement on this. Question for everyone. Do you guys make lists in your phone? Because I do. And one of the lists that I have in my phone is like things that I want. So I don't just like willy-nilly go buying things that interest me. I'll make a list throughout the year. So around my birthday and Christmas, my family members, when they contact me and they're like, hey, what do you want? I just send them this list. And I'm the kind of nerd who's going to put things like soap supplies on there. Because, you know, that's what I like to do. I like making soap, and I am super happy with any type of soap supply because one, it just creates creativity, and two, like, there are things that I want but not necessarily want to spend the money on quite yet, like this other soap mold. I had soap molds on my Christmas slash birthday list as if anyone's going to know what the heck they're looking for. As far as, you know, there's different size and different styles, and I don't know, it was a silly thing to put on my list, so that's why I just treated myself and bought my own soap mold. I'd love to go back and get a slab mold from her and maybe a soap slab cutter, and that would at least complete my collection for a little while anyway for soap molds. Yeah, maybe one day I'll invest in that because I don't think I'll be getting that for Christmas, my birthday, anytime soon. I've settled with the fact that no one's going to buy me soap supplies for my birthday or Christmas. So I've put other things on there, like, I don't know, I love ColourPop and their palettes. I've got like gardening things on there. I think those are a little more realistic to ask of people. Yeah, how was everyone's Christmas? I know this is probably well into February when this is coming out. One of the things that I have had on one of those lists was a pottery wheel. You guys probably can't even see what the heck is going on over here. Let me turn that around. And Bradley surprised me with a pottery wheel. I never ever thought that anyone would buy me one of those. Like, maybe if, you know, someone got lucky and went to an estate sale, they might come across one, or knew someone who didn't want theirs anymore. You know, I just thought, wishful thinking, I might get lucky if someone found one. Well, Bradley actually invested into this, and just because I wanted one doesn't mean I know how to do it. So let's just throw that out there. I took a class once, and it is one, hello, look, just stick your hand inside of the soap tiara. Let's find a flower to cover that up. I took a class once, and I was okay at it, but it's just one of those things that I'm like, I have an obsession with pottery, and if I can make my own, and I'm a very creative person. You guys know this already. I just think it's something that I might be really good at. And now that I'm placing these on here, I really have to pay attention because I don't want them to get cut. But if they do, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm just going to randomly place these guys all over here and cover the top of the soap in these pretty roses. What else is on that list that I'm like, no one's ever gonna know what the heck this is? Maybe I'll stick one on the front here. So whoever gets a sidebar will get a little extra flower. Subscription boxes. I have an obsession with subscription boxes. Like I need any more, honestly, but I do. I love them, and I've got like Be Scented has a mystery box, and like one day I'm going to get one of those. I'm weird because I like to know what I'm ordering, and not just like spend a whole bunch of money on something that I don't know what's going to be inside of it or if I can use it. But I think I'm going to start taking risks and take these soap supplies off of my lists. Alright, let's add the glitter on here and give it a little spray with the rubbing alcohol. I just absolutely love these molds by Workshop Heritage. I think the biggest part of it is the liner. It's magical. Nothing ever sticks to it. And I mean, that's the biggest complaint I've had. I also think they're well made. They're very sturdy. I get the oil finish for an extra $10. But I have no complaints about it. Maybe if they were a little bit wider or longer, but other than that, I just love these molds. They make great molds. I'm gonna have to go back and get some more in my future. I've committed to Workshop Heritage. Alright guys, letting this sit for 24 hours and I'll come back and cut it. Definitely one of those soaps where it's like, it's just way too pretty to cut. But there's only one thing you can do, and that is to cut it. So let's see how the inside turned out. Hopefully it's just as pretty as the top. I like it. Look at that. I love the contrast of the black and the white and the neon colors. That little pop green in there. It smells fabulous. It looks fabulous. I am in love with this soap. Super happy with my new Workshop Heritage mold and everything about this soap. So I haven't got around to playing with that pottery wheel yet. I'm thinking with maybe some warmer weather and a new house that we are looking for, that there will be a space for me to throw around some clay. Who knows, maybe next year, you know, this year for Christmas, because it is going to be 2020 when you see this. Next year, or Christmas 2020, I will be giving out Christmas gifts that are clay and soap. So hopefully I become good enough at clay and pottery that I can actually do something with that Christmas present Bradley bought me. Tour of the next house. I can see it now. I'm going to walk in one room and go, this is our sewing room, and this is our pottery room, and this is our soap room, and the whole house is going to be taken over by my crafts, which this one already is, so poor Bradley. It's going to be music and craft stuff everywhere, to be honest. I'm going to have to clone myself because I have like way too many crafts and not enough time. I'm going to have to send the clone of me to work, of course, and then I can just craft all day. Well, I am very happy with this soap, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up if you are interested in purchasing this soap. It will be available on February 21st. This is the next shop update. So February 21st is the February date for all the new soaps that I'm going to be making now until then. So mark your calendars. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support. Thumbs up if you liked it. If you enjoyed what you watched, don't forget to subscribe. Any questions or comments, or if you just want to chat, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day, and I will smell you later.